today. Let's go ahead and get going. So welcome everybody. I'm Sari Custer, Chief Science and Curiosity Officer at Arizona Science Center, and I am honored to be your MC today. Today is a really special day, of course. Today is all about Boeing's second annual Arizona STEM Signing Day. And a little bit of housekeeping before we jump in any further. Most of you attendees already heard this, but again, attendees, anybody who just joined, you are muted and your video is muted. So we can't hear you. So if you're waving at me today trying to get your attention, I can't see you. So the way you're gonna communicate is in the chat function. You're gonna click on that chat button at the bottom of your screen. If you don't see it pop up on your right, click on that button and you'll see where everybody is chatting with each other on the right. When we get to the point where we have our guest speakers today and you want to ask a specific question, then you're going to use the Q&A function that's at the bottom of your screen. So look at the bottom, right next to the chat or along that line there, you're going to see a Q&A bubble. You're going to click on that, enter your question, and I'll see those questions pop up and be able to jump in and get your question answered. All right. Let's see, anything else that I need to cover as far as logistics go? I think that's it. So just ensure that we're maintaining our positive atmosphere today in that chat. We've got a lot of celebrating to do. So once again, I'm Sari Custer, Chief Science and Curiosity Officer from Arizona Science Center and your MC. And we're here for Boeing's second annual Arizona STEM Signing Day. Now, Boeing, along with Arizona Science Center and the SciTech Institute, have been working really hard behind the scenes to make this event happen. And we are so excited. This is seriously the highlight of my week. I am so excited for this event today. And while it's a little different because we're not all together, this virtual event is still going to be amazingly fun. And we've been able to join here today to give that, extra thank you for your part in doing social distancing and staying safe at home. So again, no less exciting, even though we're not together, but we're all going to be here having a great time. All right, so speaking of being virtual, we've already covered all these Zoom reminders and where you're going to put all of your communications today in that chat function. And again, Q&A at the bottom when we get to our special guest speakers. But just like for signing days for athletes, STEM Signing Day celebrates high school seniors from across the state as they make their commitment to STEM careers. So they're celebrating their selection of top colleges and universities. And this is a big deal. We're so excited that all of you have taken that push to really be the leaders and help solve not just the problems of today, but being ready to solve those problems of tomorrow. So let's start celebrating. To kick things off with the 2020 Arizona STEM Signing Day, it starts now with Kathleen Jolivet, Vice President of Attack Helicopter Programs and Senior Site Executive for Boeing Mesa Site. Now, Kathleen goes by the nickname KJ. You might hear me call her KJ today. And she's been with Boeing since 2002 and was named to her current position in 2019, leading more than 4,300 Boeing employees in Mesa who support a number of business functions, but those include the design and production delivery of Apache and Little Bird helicopters for the U.S. Army and Allied Defense Forces around the globe. So KJ also served 8 years in the U.S. Army. So thank you for your service, KJ. But let's put our virtual hands together for KJ. Here we go. We're going to switch over for KJ.
Hello, everyone. I am Kathleen Jolivet with the Boeing Company, and I am honored to be with you all today via Zoom and also represent the many Boeing employees at our Boeing Mesa site. Boeing created STEM Signing Day as a way for us to congratulate all of you and also let you know how proud we are of all the hard work it's taken for you to get this far. The 30 students that are here today, we're all proud of you. And Boeing isn't the only one that's proud of you. There are many here today, like your parents, educators, family, and other students who also cheer you on. So let us just take a moment to congratulate all of you. At Boeing, we are always seeking future talent, and STEM is a key piece of that talent. You'll see later today in our career panel that there are many opportunities within STEM which you can pursue in Boeing. I like to say the sky is the limit. Now, speaking of careers and career paths, let me tell you a little bit about my own. I am Native American and I grew up on a reservation in South Dakota. Not many careers there, not many opportunities, so I joined the U.S. Army right out of high school. Now, spending time in the Army, when I got out, I didn't have a degree, so I got my degrees later in life. You know, little did I know I'd be standing here today in front of you as the Mesa Site Executive Leader. What a privilege and an honor. So I'm here again to tell you, it's all yours and the sky's the limit. Now let us thank you for being here today, and also we congratulate you on the hard work that has taken you this far. Please continue that momentum. Your parents are behind you. We're all behind you. Let's go get it.
Thank you, Kathleen Jolivet, and to Boeing for having the vision to create STEM Signing Day. What an amazing message. Next, we're honored and excited to hear from another special guest. Arizona Governor Doug Ducey, who joins us via video to celebrate your STEM journey. So let's give a listen to Arizona Governor Doug Ducey.
Hi, this is Governor Doug Ducey saying a big congratulations to every student on this second annual STEM Signing Day. Today marks not only the next step in your STEM education, but also your journey to becoming leaders in our state. Science, technology, engineering, and math play vital roles in growing Arizona's culture of innovation and our economy. We also know that many of our STEM professionals are the very ones on the front lines right now helping to fight the COVID-19 pandemic, and we need more of them. I want to thank the Arizona Science Center, the SciTech Institute, and Boeing for helping encourage STEM skills in our students and for putting them on a path to rewarding careers that fuel the engine of our economy. To our students, you have proven to be among Arizona's best and brightest. We're proud of your accomplishments and your continued commitment to the STEM fields. I'm confident that your dedication, intellect, and determination will take you far on whatever path you choose. Congratulations once again, and we wish each of you the greatest of success.
Thank you, Governor Ducey, for sharing why STEM is so important to Arizona and for that fabulous message. Our next speaker was appointed by Governor Ducey to the Arizona Board of Regents in June of 2017. Regent Taylor Robeson is the founder and president of Arizona Strategies. Now, as a business leader in Arizona, she serves on the boards of numerous government, community, and economic development organizations. She also has a few words for you today, so let's take a listen.
Hello to everyone. I'm sorry we can't be together in person today, but I'm very proud to celebrate all of you and your outstanding achievements. And I'd like to start by recognizing Boeing, the Arizona Science Center, and SciTech Institute for bringing us together to celebrate these incredible students and their commitment to STEM degrees. All three organizations are significant contributors to our state's economy, and we thank all of you for the doors you open to our graduates who are pursuing STEM degrees. To all the students who have chosen to study in a STEM field, you have chosen your career field wisely. There's an increasing demand for STEM workers nationwide, and Arizona is no exception. Do you know that our universities are awarding more degrees in STEM fields than ever before? More than 8,700 degrees in 2019 alone. For students, earning a STEM degree from one of our universities means you will take away an education that provides opportunities from taking part in research projects to working on commercializing the product that you may have developed in conjunction with your coursework. Our universities are STEM leaders in Arizona. Through bold initiatives and engaging partners to advance research, our state and society benefit from new products, procedures, and technology. During the coronavirus pandemic, all three of Arizona's public universities have stepped up to provide critical resources and research to fight against COVID-19. As examples, ASU scientists are developing ways to use heat treatment and UV light to sterilize and reuse critical supplies of personal protective equipment. NAU is a leading institution in solving infectious disease problems and is actively researching COVID-19 proteins that will expand detection and treatment opportunities. The U-Arizona lab has created a new diagnostic test, a process that normally takes several months. Their test reduces the time necessary for diagnosis of COVID-19 from several days to 8 hours or less. All these are fantastic ways that Arizona is making a difference in history, just through science and research alone. As a member of the Arizona Board of Regents, I am continually amazed at what is accomplished at our universities. I'm proud that you are all studying in STEM fields, and I encourage you to embrace your studies, find your passion, and take advantage of the many opportunities that STEM careers offer. Thank you.
Thank you, Regent Taylor Robeson, for sharing where STEM can take you. Another fabulous message for you all today. All right, so next up now, it's time, the time we've all been waiting for. It's time for the video presentations. And some of you may have seen athletic signing ceremonies in the past, and this is going to be quite similar to that with all the excitement. The difference being that today we're celebrating the sports of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and the students here are looking to go pro with their talents in those areas. I'm so excited for this. And this is how it's going to work. See, we have the opportunity to see all of our winners with their own videos. Each student submitted a video sharing a little about themselves and their goals in STEM, as well as a photo of them signing their certificates. And we're going to view all of that together. Now, remember, this is a celebration, so feel free to cheer in the chat and pull out your smartphone, take pictures of the screen, take screenshots, post as much as you want to social media. And I guess I need to give you all of those great hashtags because you need to tag that. Make sure that you're using hashtag Boeing Inspires and hashtag STEM Signing Day for everything that you have. All right, so let's see, what else did I not forget? Those are our two tags. Don't forget to tag Arizona Science Center, SciTech Institute, and of course Boeing as well, so that we can share, and spread your great messages far and wide. So get ready for your cheer chat. You guys ready? All right, without further ado, I want to turn it over to our STEM MVPs today, our students. So let me start this one for us next.
Hi, I'm Frey Abraham from Maricopa High School, and I look forward to studying neuroscience at the University of Arizona. I intend to become a pediatric neurologist and also work in broader healthcare, such as policy reform and greater access, so that more people can increase their quality of life. I would like to thank Chief Science Officers International for giving me the opportunity to become an Arizona Chief Science Officer in high school. I learned so much, and with their resources and support, I was able to start Maricopa STEM, a program supporting students in STEM at my high school. I think it greatly increased my confidence in pursuing a STEM career, and for that, I'm forever grateful.
My name is Wilhelm Kateriel, and I have attended Highland High School. I plan to pursue aerospace engineering with a focus on aeronautics for 4 years at Arizona State University. I hope to make our country safer, whether it be by aiding law enforcement or military. I chose to pursue STEM because I'm intrigued by the engineering and technology behind manned and unmanned military aircraft. I want to contribute to their development so I can do my part in helping to keep our country safe from threats domestic and overseas.
Hi, my name is Joseph Choi, and I recently graduated out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona. In the fall, I will be attending Barrett the Honors College at Arizona State University, where I will be pursuing degrees in computer science and data analytics. I'd like to thank Boeing, SciTech Institute, and the Arizona Science Center for making all of this possible and recognizing the hard work of my peers, along with my high school teachers and research mentors who inspired me to be passionate about STEM and supported me in my early education within the STEM field. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Erin Clancy, and I just graduated from Red Mountain High School, and my STEM interests are biomedical engineering and math. I plan to attend Arizona State University in the fall, majoring in biomedical engineering with either a minor or double major in mathematics. I will also be in Barrett the Honors College. I would like to thank my parents for supporting me through my educational journey thus far as they continue to support me in college.
Hi, my name is Rita DeLaw. I'm from Mountain Ridge High School. I'm planning to pursue a Bachelor of Science at Arizona State University, Barrett the Honors College in medical studies. I hope to use my degree to be able to go to medical school and pursue a career as a physician, specifically a trauma surgeon. I would hope to be able to address any discrepancies and create a healthcare system that is more inclusive. I would like to thank my parents, my family members, my teachers and mentors, specifically Ms. Rogers and Mr. Sable, for allowing me to experience the healthcare system and get internships and hands-on training before going into the system myself. And I would like to thank Boeing for this amazing recognition. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mariana Davis, and I just graduated from Saguaro High School. I plan on majoring in computer science at Case Western Reserve University in the fall. Some of my greatest influences in life have been my mom, who was an engineer when it was basically a male-dominated field, and some of my upperclassmen at Saguaro that taught me how to program, how to think critically, how to be an engineer, and how to survive high school. I definitely want to thank my Math and Science Academy teachers for helping me and supporting me in my STEM education, because without them, I wouldn't have gotten the opportunities that led me to fall in love with computer science. And I definitely want to thank Boeing, the Arizona Science Center, and SciTech Institute for putting on this amazing event and giving me this incredible opportunity. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Laura Dunham, and I just graduated from Wilcox High School. In the fall, I would be pursuing a degree in engineering at the University of Arizona. I chose to pursue STEM because throughout high school, I really enjoyed my science and chemistry classes. During my senior year, I was able to teach the youth in my community about robotics, and following that, I was able to participate in my first science fair. These both drove me to choose a degree in STEM. I would also like to thank Mr. Ty White, Mrs. Rebecca Bosme, and everyone else who has taken their time to help me prepare for my future.
Hi, my name is Caitlin, and I'm a graduated senior from Liberty High School. In the fall, I plan to study biomedical sciences at Arizona State University. With my degree, I plan to pursue a career as a lab researcher, while I'll be working on the world's leading health problems. So far this summer, I've been working as a virtual Helios scholar, and it's been a great opportunity for me to learn more about genetics research and explore some career options for myself. I'd like to thank my parents for always supporting me in my life and my academics, and in addition, I'd like to thank Mr. Mattern and Mr. Appbrook for always supporting me in my STEM endeavors. Lastly, I'd like to give a big thank you to Boeing for providing this opportunity for me and allowing me to share my passion for STEM with others.
Hello, my name is Justin Green, and I am the 16-year-old valedictorian of Arizona Virtual Academy. I plan on pursuing a master's degree in astronautical engineering at Arizona State University's 4+1 accelerated program. I will also participate in the Grand Challenges Scholar program at ASU to focus on nuclear fusion. I chose to pursue a career in STEM because I was fascinated by how things behaved in the world, as well as outside it. I enjoyed learning about astronomy, and I wanted to contribute to NASA's Moon and Mars missions. The sky is not the limit.
Hi, I'm Samantha Escallion, and I'm from Cesar Chavez High School, and I'll be majoring in mechanical engineering at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. One person I'd really like to thank is Mrs. Murray. At times when I wanted to give up, she pushed me to keep going forward and to keep thinking and to keep trying, and she's the reason why I'm pursuing my STEM education. Thank you so much, Mrs. Murray, for never giving up on me.
Hi, my name is Chase Harris. I attended Mountain View High School in Mesa, and I will be majoring in civil engineering up at Brigham Young University in Provo, Utah. And I would really like to just give thanks to two of my elementary school teachers, Ms. Robidoux and Dr. Miller Haskell, because these are the teachers who first introduced me to the STEM program and who also instilled a good work ethic as well as grown my creativity while I was in their classes. And these are both attributes that will help me as I become a great engineer.
Hi, my name is Henry Liu, and I graduated from Verada High School. Later this year, I plan on attending the University of California, San Diego as an electrical engineering major. I would say that my decision to major in electrical engineering comes from a childhood of Lego building, constructing a winning cardboard car, and the dream of developing the medical instruments to better aid Crohn's disease patients like my mother. I look forward to developing my STEM skills and understanding so that I can apply them to the greater automation of modern healthcare. That way the issues of human error and affordability can be better addressed, especially in a time of unprecedented population growth. And last but not least, I would like to thank my family for the unwavering support, guidance, and encouragement in my pursuit of a STEM career. I would not be where I am today without your help. Thank you, Mom, Dad, and Brian, for believing in me.
Hello, my name is Xavier Luckett. I attended Mount Point High School in Phoenix, Arizona. Beginning this fall, I'll be pursuing a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering at Arizona State University, a four-year college. I would like to thank my engineering teacher, Miss Wendell, for encouraging me to pursue a STEM degree. She always pushed me to think outside the box. Even when I figured out ways to solve problems, she pushed me the extra mile to figure out other methods and solutions. I'm hopeful that this degree in mechanical engineering will lead me to a company that will allow me to utilize my skills to improve things within society. Go Devils!
Hello, I'm Mason Manetta from Red Mountain High School, and I plan on studying electrical engineering at Arizona State University, #1 innovation. I chose electrical engineering because of all the different career opportunities it has and the capabilities to help people. To this regard, I like to thank both my parents, the two best engineers I know, and my robotics coaches and team that has helped me develop a skill set throughout high school. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Carolina Meza. I'm a graduate of Red Mountain High School, and I plan to pursue a major in aerospace engineering at Arizona State University. Go Devils! I've always been in love with math and science and just how the world functions as a whole and how we've applied the STEM pathway into the world as well. I've always been intrigued in flight. Ever since 4th grade field trip, I learned how to fly a plane through a simulator. I love to build. I'm a very hands-on person, and I thought STEM is perfect to me. I'd also like to thank Mr. Middleton and Mr. Bicott for everything they did for me in my engineering path.
Hi, my name is Jessica Moschel. I recently graduated from Ironwood High School, and I will be going to the University of Arizona down in Tucson in the fall to study mechanical engineering.
Hi, my name is Claire Moran, and I am a graduate of Seton Catholic Preparatory. I plan on attending Franciscan University of Steubenville in the fall to major in biology. My interest in science started in 6th grade when I was learning about plate tectonics. With a degree in biology, I would like to learn about the parasites, bacteria, and other organisms that can be harmful to human health, and possibly come up with a cure to these illnesses. I would like to thank my parents, teachers, and coaches who have helped me get to this point.
Hi, my name is Carla Moreno Polanco. I attended Xavier College Preparatory, and I plan on studying biology and engineering. This fall, I will be attending McAllister College in St. Paul, Minnesota. I chose to pursue an education in STEM because what I have learned so far in high school was so intriguing and has only made me more curious to find out more about how the natural world works, and especially how our anthropological actions affect the natural functions of the world. I want to thank all the STEM teachers I've had, especially Mrs. Wyman, who constantly brings STEM opportunities to Xavier. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Isabella Moya, and I recently graduated from Red Mountain High School. I'll be attending Barrett the Honors College at Arizona State University in the fall to pursue a degree in biomedical sciences. I would like to thank Ms. Katie Gosta for her support and mentorship over the past 4 years throughout my scientific research endeavors and biotechnology. I'd also like to acknowledge Ms. Christine Day and Ms. Amina Abdelhak for setting the foundation for my passion for scientific research at a young age. With my STEM degree, I'm hoping to pursue pediatric medicine.
Hello, my name is Noah Myers. I'm a recent graduate of Ironwood High School. I am planning on going through a 4-year mechanical engineering program at GCU. I have always been fascinated in the STEM field, as I've had many friends and family in the engineering field of STEM. I would like to take this moment to thank my friends and family who have always been supportive and encouraging to me. I'd like to thank my engineering teacher who has pushed me and taught me so many things. And I would especially like to thank my grandfather, who is an amazing engineer. He has always mentored me, and he's taught me so many things. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ari Nath. I'm a graduate of University High School in Tucson, Arizona, and I will be attending the University of Arizona Honors College as a STEM scholar, majoring in either electrical or optical engineering. Ever since the time I built my computer, I have been very interested in quantum computing and chip design. My dream is to build a commercially viable quantum computer. I have a lot of people to thank, my family, friends, but in particular I have to thank my teachers. Mr. Nieves, Mr. Kelly, Mrs. Dickin, thank you for your support and your guidance.
Hi, I'm Sophie Nguyen. I just graduated from Basis Phoenix in May 2020, and I plan on attending ASU Barrett, the Tempe campus, this fall as a chemical engineering major. I would really like to thank my parents for supporting me throughout my whole STEM education and really pushing me to go to Basis, which really supports STEM education and has really great teachers in those fields. And these teachers are really the reason why I want to study chemical engineering. And so I would like to say thank you to all those people for believing me and helping me get to where I am now.
Hi, my name is Jay Koken. I recently graduated from Desert Mountain High School in Scottsdale, Arizona. Next year, I look forward to pursuing a degree in robotics and mechanical engineering systems at Arizona State University while studying at Barrett the Honors College. I would like to thank everyone at Desert Mountain High School that has helped me become the STEM student that I am today. I look forward to making you proud in the future. Go Devils!
Hello, my name is Jimena Ortiz. I'm a graduate from Mountain Point High School. I'm going to be studying mechanical engineering at Arizona State University this fall. I also hope to get my master's degree in aerospace engineering in the future. What made me want to pursue STEM was my stepdad. He's always inspiring and thinking outside the box, which is what made me want to do the same thing but in my own way. I want to thank him, my mom, and my family for always pushing me and being the best version of myself and always telling me that I can do it and always believing in me. I am very proud to be a Latina in STEM, and I hope I can inspire other young females that they can do it too. Go Devils!
Hello, my name is Richard Ortiz Caballero. I used to go to North High School in downtown Phoenix. Next fall, I would like to go to Arizona State University to study astrophysics. One of the goals that I would like to use with this education is to further the advancements in quantum computing. I would like to thank my parents for their support in allowing me to pursue STEM, and I would like to thank Boeing for this opportunity by giving me this choice to sign in on STEM signing day. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Holly Parker. I'm graduating from Highland High School, and after high school I'm going to the University of Arizona to study physiology. After I get my undergrad, I want to go to graduate school to study physical therapy. I really want to help out like kids and like just their view on doctors and just like be able to help them out in a non like scary environment, I guess. I really want to thank my parents and my teachers and all my mentors from church that have helped me and supported me in everything that I've done and just encouraged me to be my best self.
Hello, my name is Hannah Perez from Trivium Preparatory Academy, and I'm interested in engineering. I plan to spend the next 4 years pursuing a bachelor's in engineering from the University of Arizona. Go Wildcats! I would like to thank my teachers, friends, and family who've supported my educational journey, especially my parents, and I'd like to thank my mother for encouraging me to pursue STEM and specifically engineering. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Alexander Rusk. I graduated from Red Mountain High School
and I will be studying cybersecurity at Arizona State University. I would like to thank my first robotics coaches, Russell Harris, Dasha Harris, and Elisa Ardovan for creating a safe and welcoming environment for me to explore STEM in. My computer science teacher, Jeremy Knutson, for teaching me to slow down and analyze all the facts of a problem. My engineering teacher, Adam Middleton, for always encouraging me to become a better person than I am today. And finally, my friends and family, because they never gave up on me, were always encouraging me to pursue my dreams, and were always there to offer support.
Good morning. First, I'd like to start off by introducing myself. My name is Gurushadan Singh. I recently graduated from Saguaro High School. I will be pursuing my undergraduate degree in Computer Systems Engineering with a specialty in cybersecurity. I will be attending the Barrett Honors College at ASU. My interest in the field started when I became introduced to a program called Code.org, which allowed me to explore the elementary concepts of programming. I decided to major in STEM when I became intrigued by the computer's ability to execute complex functions. I look forward to continuing my career in STEM.
I'm Douglas Sabatka from Chandler High School. I'm going into science, specifically marine biology, at Eckerd College in Florida. It's something I've been interested in for a long time, and I've also been a teacher for related topics. And I'm hoping once I get out of college to do some research and then get a job as a professor.
Hi, my name is Tyler Turner. I graduated from Mountain Point High School. I want to pursue STEM because I want to help people using math and science. I want to either be a civil engineer or I want to go into medical, biomedical, or some type of other medical field. I would like to thank mostly my engineering teacher, Miss Wendell, for helping me gain confidence in the STEM area, and my dad and my grandpa for always encouraging me to do what I wanted with my career, basically. So, thank you.
Okay, families, students, friends, supporters, everybody out there, you are the champions of Cheer Chat. How about those awesome students? Let's give them another virtual round of applause and give it up for those amazing stories, exceptional futures, and just students that make me so proud for the future of STEM in Arizona and seeing you go out into the world and represent us. It's exceptional. So we're going to move on to the next part of our program today, and we have another special guest with us. So our next speaker is going to be from Boeing. Tony Castilleja Jr. is a systems engineer with Boeing's Space and Launch Division. Tony's been with Boeing since 2009 and served in multiple roles, but now his areas of focus include the Space Launch System, which is the world's most powerful rocket launching the journey into deep space. And Tony helped develop the full-scale astronaut trainer for Boeing's CST-100 Starliner spacecraft for low Earth orbit. Okay, this is for transportation to the ISS, for those of you who don't know. And I'm not going to give it away. I hope I didn't spoil it for Tony. But Tony, I'm going to kick it over to you to tell your amazing story.
Hey, well, good morning. Can you hear me? Awesome. Well, first of all, a tremendous congratulations to all of the STEM sign-ons today. It is a sport, and it's the sport of STEM. The sport of STEM creates the future that we want to see for all of humankind. And there's no better way than to be able to join Boeing and give you just guys an insight of what my life is like every single day, because I signed on to STEM just like you all did on a day like today. Almost more than 16 years ago. Do the math there. It's been a while since I signed on to STEM, and it's been a great journey. The picture that you see in front of you is the Boeing Starliner. The Boeing Starliner is a spacecraft that will fly to the International Space Station. When I joined Boeing, it was just an idea. And that just goes to show you that when you sign on to STEM, you're not just going to work on the great technological advances of today. You're also going to build and create that future. That future is built here at Boeing, and it's been great to be able to see this spaceship come to life and I'll show you some views of my life and getting to build a spaceship every day at Boeing. So very happy to be here, and a big thanks to the great support from my colleagues at Boeing that you'll meet later on, as well as the governor and the great support that we have at our Boeing Mesa team. So that protect and defend our values at home and abroad, and taking that same engineering spirit from across the country to build spaceships. And so I'm a first generation Latino. My mother would always say, la llave del éxito es la educación. The key to success is education. For my family, my mom didn't have an education past middle school. My dad had just a little bit of a technical education post high school. Engineering was the key to success. And I like Legos. You can see behind me, I have the Saturn V Lego rocket behind me, the Lego space shuttle. I'm a geek. That never leaves you. And if you can bring that excitement to work every day, it just makes a world of difference. It's called innovation. Innovation creates the new generation of human spaceflight. So you can see what I've been able to do at Boeing for more than 14 years, working on the space shuttle program, on the rocket system. So rocket science, it's not that hard, I promise. It starts with math and science, getting to work on the first human spaceflight vehicle for Boeing that will transport astronauts to the International Space Station, and now the Space Launch System rocket that's going to put the first woman on the surface of the moon. And we work on making history. And who knew STEM makes history, right? You look at historians, you look at other majors, but engineers make history. So keep that in mind. As you all talked, I saw stories of being the first Latina in STEM, being role models for your communities and your families. I encourage you to get involved in STEM organizations like Great Minds in STEM, the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers, the Society of Women Engineers, the National Society of Black Engineers. We recruit heavily from these tremendous organizations. So I can't wait to see you all at Arizona State University hiring fairs and at our conferences around the country with that top talent as you learn your journey in STEM. And you belong. These are pictures of when I was working on the Space Shuttle program as an intern at Boeing at the age of 18. And you work with everyone, with senior members that have helped make history, like one of my mentors, Ivan Ramirez, who you see in the picture there on the right of your screen. Behind me, getting to see history, a space shuttle on the launch pad. Those space shuttles are now in museums. It really had a testament of teaching me the basics of human spaceflight on day one at Boeing. Just think about that. The math and science that you are learning today is going to make a world of difference very soon. Why? Because we're building that future of human spaceflight. One of the tasks I got to do in working with mentors and folks at Boeing is building the first astronaut training system for the Boeing Starliner. What would a new spaceship look like? Well, we're about to show the world that. We gave them a glimpse earlier, late last year, and we're going to give them a glimpse later this year as we fly to the International Space Station, and getting to work with people like the commander of the last space shuttle launch, STS-135, Chris Ferguson, who is now a Boeing astronaut and a Boeing employee, and getting to work and to create the environment that you see around the astronaut in that photo. Getting to work with people like Melanie Weber, who will be the first Latina pad team leader on the launch pad, strapping in the astronauts into our Boeing Starliner later on in the year and into next year, with our astronauts going to the space station. And people like Selena Dopart, who she likes to say, I get to pretend to be an astronaut. Human factors, putting the human, the bioengineer side of your brain in this cockpit seat and say, hey, can I reach and see every switch and dial? And do I react fast enough with the environment around me in order to drive this vehicle in the event of an emergency? Typically, this vehicle will be autonomous. So I heard a couple of computer scientists out there, which means this vehicle can fly itself. And this vehicle can land itself. It will be the only vehicle capable of landing on land in the Western United States. And, you know, you're going to see a Starliner star shining brightly during our landing. This is an actual photo that occurred earlier, late last year in December, as we landed in White Sands, New Mexico. And we had people from Arizona be able to spot the Starliner as it came through. You don't know the amount of pride as an engineer being a part of this and creating this, to be able to point out to the sky and see people look up and say, there's Starliner. There's something that someone like me or someone like you will be able to build in the future as an engineer, flying across the dark skies in the early mornings to land on land with future astronauts that I think are in this class of STEM signing days, with a lot of pediatricians, doctors, scientists, and bioengineers. And over on the right-hand side, you can speak a little bit of science and engineering with me. You see EASB, you see WLCX. WLCX is Wilcox, Arizona. Wilcox, Arizona is one of our possible landing sites for the Starliner when we start flying continuous flights to the International Space Station. So you don't have to look too far to see STEM and human spaceflight all around you. Why? Because there's so much knowledge to be learned when you launch the spacecraft, the space capsule, to the International Space Station and back. More people in space means more innovation. More great minds like you in STEM means more vaccines, better treatments for life on Earth, for whether it's osteoporosis or other diseases that we experience on Earth. Well, there are ways, there are methodologies, there are experiments that only can be done in zero gravity that can give us insights into the fundamentals of our biology as human beings. And so as a mechanical engineer, getting to work with these great scientists and enabling future scientists like you to go to the International Space Station, go to space, that's going to make a world of difference. And, you know, I'll tell you, it's exciting to be a STEM engineer. It's equally exciting when you get an email straight from space station, which happened to me a couple of months ago. And that just swells with pride of the opportunities that STEM enables. And here, it doesn't get any better than this. We're building the world's largest rocket, which I have a model of that rocket behind me. Doesn't look the largest. Well, it's called scale, so you probably learned about that in your math and science classes. But this is actually going to be taller than and more powerful than the Saturn V rocket. More powerful than the Saturn V rocket. More than 8.8 million pounds of thrust. The picture in the middle you see is taken from the bottom looking up, and you can see the scale on the left photo of the size of human being and the size of that rocket. That's the amount of fuel, liquid oxygen, liquid hydrogen at negative 425 degrees Fahrenheit coming together to launch you into space, launch future astronauts into space. And at Boeing, we get to build with NASA this great capability. It is a great time to be a part of human spaceflight. It is a great time to be a part of science, technology, engineering, and math. You belong. At no point more than now, you belong. Your voice matters. And your voice matters in English. Y tu voz es tan importante en las ciencias y ingeniería en español también. Why? Because in the world of engineering, the language we all speak on Earth is science and engineering for STEM. That enables great capabilities for our future. And I encourage you, it's not just this short presentation of this great work that we're doing right now. Follow us at Boeing Space on Twitter. Follow us at Boeing. Follow us to join our ranks at Boeing Careers on Twitter. And who knows, you might be able to build the next generation of history, whether it be a new Lego model 50 years from now that you'll have on your desk too, because you had a part of that, or whether it's building the future that just doesn't exist in my house, doesn't exist on our Earth today. I look forward to working with all of you future innovators at Boeing in helping make the world a better place. Muchas gracias for having me. Remember, la llave del éxito es la educación. The key to success is education. And, well, it seems appropriate. I'll see you on the moon.
Thanks so much, Tony. Let me switch your screen off here.
Sounds good.
Perfect. There we go. Thank you so much for that amazing and inspirational message. I mean, just like Kathleen Jolivet KJ said when she opened the event today, the sky's the limit, right? And it's almost the sky's the limit and beyond. It's just so incredible to think about the work that you're doing and where we can go and where these students can help take us, and what great connections for Arizona too. So now we're at the point too, if there are any questions for Tony, we do have a short minute for questions here. before we move into our next panel. I don't have any that came up right now, but think about them if they come up and we will ask them later. We're gonna move into our career panel. So students, you are going to be able to hear from several different Boeing employees. We're gonna bring them up onto the stage here individually. And as a note of housekeeping too, if you do have questions for our panelists today, we're going to use the Q&A function. So if you didn't hear where that was earlier, you're going to go down to the bottom of your screen. You're going to find where your camera and mute button are. And in that bar of options, there's a little chat bubble that says QA. And you're going to click on that, type in your question. I'll be able to see that and help pass it on to our panelists today. All right, so everybody's with us. Thank you again, Tony. All right, so moving into our career panel. We have career panelist Ai-Chow Ray, Boeing Software Engineer Manager at Boeing. Ai-Chow, hi. You know, can you take 30 seconds to introduce yourself and what you do?
Sorry, can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys hear me? Sorry. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I see your comments. All right, so hello everybody. My name is Ai-Chow Ray, and I am a software engineering manager at the Boeing company here in Mesa, Arizona. I've been with the company for over 17 years. I started as an intern at the end of my sophomore year in college. I went to Arizona State and earned my degree in computer systems engineering. Currently, I lead a team of engineers supporting various programs across the enterprise. As a product manager, my job is to ensure the team's tasks are aligned to our project objectives and to help remove any impediments so that we meet our team goals. My favorite part about being a manager is helping my team members with their career development.
Thank you, Ai-Chow. We're gonna bring our next panelist up. Elizabeth Shapey, Boeing Design Engineer. Elizabeth?
Hi everyone. So I'm Beth. I have been with the Boeing company for 3.5 years now. So I relatively recently graduated college with a mechanical engineering degree from Michigan State University, where during my time there I had an internship with Boeing out here in Mesa, and that's how I kind of got my in. So I would definitely make sure you think about those internships as you progress through your college career. They're hugely helpful to just gain experience. So at Boeing today, I work out in Mesa, where I am in the environmental control systems group doing design engineering. Essentially what that does, or what that is the heating and air conditioning on the Apache helicopter. So a very normal thing to do out here in Arizona, but on a pretty abnormal aircraft, you know? So that's what I do. I field production issues, new designs, all kinds of different projects.
Fantastic. Thank you, Beth. Our next panelist that we're going to bring to the stage here is Nicholas Johnson. So Nick is a Boeing Manufacturing Engineering Planner. So Nick, welcome. Can you give us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really honored to be here and be able to congratulate you guys. You guys are doing an excellent job. A little bit about myself. I started as a technician here. So I came in through actually our innovative program with MCC in Mesa Community College. So if anyone's ever interested, you know, a great way to enter Boeing is through the Mesa Community College, through our wire harnessing program. It's a great way to get an interview here. And now I'm in manufacturing engineering, supporting our programs all over the country. Specifically, I work on the F-15 and F-18. And they're great aircraft, and we make sure that our commitment to quality is always first in delivering the best product we can to America.
Thank you, Nick. That sounds incredible. I'm going to bring to the stage now our fourth panelist. We have Kurt Schultz, Boeing test pilot. Kurt, welcome.
Morning. How you guys doing? First of all, I'd like to congratulate everybody for selecting STEM or a career in the STEM field. Really excited for you guys. It's awesome that you guys have chosen that. I'm the chief pilot for attack helicopter production here at Mesa. I started out with a little bit different path. I went straight from high school to the Army as an infantry guy, believe it or not, and then went to flight school. Eventually became a maintenance test pilot, and then found my way to Boeing. I've been working for Boeing for about 8 years now. My team is responsible for conducting acceptance test flights on all the new Apache helicopters as they come off of the production line, and ensure the airworthiness before we give them to our customers, both in the U.S. Army and across the world.
Amazing. You all have such diverse and interesting careers. I'm so excited for this panel. And so I'm looking at our questions already, and we're going to address the first one. So panelists, what's the best advice you can give to students going into college this fall? And we're going to throw this out to all of you and see if you each have an individual answer for this. And I'll start with Aichao.
So my best advice to the students will be to look for opportunities at companies. I know some folks wait till closer to when they're about to graduate to look for internships, but there's opportunities at companies. When I joined Boeing as an intern at the end of my sophomore year, I didn't even realize we had folks from high school that were there, and in talking with other companies, folks started as early as high school. So it depends on the company. Definitely go check them out. If you don't land an opportunity or an internship, I highly recommend you volunteer in different organizations that you're passionate about. That way you get to build your communication skills and leadership skills.
Beth?
Yeah, I guess I would say there's so many opportunities at all these great universities and colleges you guys mentioned earlier. So, I mean, don't be afraid to look beyond your STEM fields. You know, I found my best friends from college were all non-STEM people kind of thing. You know, I found opportunities. You know, I definitely dove into my studies, but I you know, take the time, join intramurals, do things like that. You know, it'll really add to your overall experience and make you, you know, a well-rounded person, as well as your STEM passions that you're already going to be pursuing, you know, through your academics.
Thank you for that. Nick?
Absolutely. I would definitely say try to make your degree work for you. You know, always push to that next step in college. Try to take that demanding class, even if it's not a required class for you. Because if it's your passion, if something you're truly interested, you know, it's going to benefit you in the long run in your career. And you're going to get so much more out of college when you try to push yourself and push the boundaries of what you can achieve. So absolutely go for it. This is the time of your lives to do it.
Thank you. Kurt?
I think I agree with Nick. You know, and the other thing is don't get discouraged. You're going to deal with adversity. You're going to have classes that are hard. Some of the subjects are going to be more difficult than you thought they were going to be. Just remember that, you know, power through them. You have what it takes to get where you want to go.
Thank you for that. Great answers. And there's another question that ties right into this. So a lot of you mentioned getting connected with companies, and there's a very specific question about how, as a high school graduate, someone could get involved with Boeing. So if anybody wants to take that one.
I'll take that one since I kind of came in through the MCC program. So right now at Boeing, we offer the MCC wire harness boot camp, we call it. It's about like a 2-week program. There's different lengths depending on what fits best for your schedule, but you could take it right at MCC. It's a great course. It brings you a little bit of the fundamentals of what we do here at Boeing, and allows you the opportunity to potentially get an interview and work for us here. And it's really great because it's a great pathway into a company like Boeing straight out of high school. And then you could take advantage of the other programs we offer here, specifically Boeing's awesome educational partnership program called Learning Together. It really helps students after some time in service here at the company to be able to pursue their STEM careers. And Boeing is a really great company for promoting STEM education and helping pay for it in the long run.
Great information. Thank you for that. Our next question, what % of Boeing engineers have a master's degree in addition to their bachelor's? I don't know if any of you would know that, but let's throw it out there.
Yeah, I definitely don't know it, but I will say, so most of the people that I work with, and from my understanding, this is just me, is that when starting out, most folks have a bachelor's, but like Nick mentioned earlier, so many people go through that Learning Together program that Boeing offers, and later on we'll dive into, you know, if you're really interested in, you know, structural analysis or something like that, you can go back and get your master's, whether it be online or in person at ASU or something like that. So I think my take at least is that many don't come into Boeing with a master's, but many leave Boeing with a master's kind of thing. So that's my take. I don't know if others have other opinions, but that's what I think.
Does anybody else want to add to Beth?
So as I mentioned, I joined Boeing as an intern, graduated from ASU, and Boeing paid for my master's, and now they're paying for my doctoral degree. So awesome company.
That's fantastic. What great support for a team. So we've got another question here. It says, I've never been naturally good at math. Is it possible to not be inherently quick at math and flourish in engineering? Who would like to tackle that?
Well, I can definitely agree with that student right there. I was not a good math student. I was average at best. But but once you find something you truly love and truly enjoy, once you choose to pursue it, you can really excel at it. I myself didn't have all the math education in the world, and now through Boeing, I'm actually pursuing a master's degree in systems engineering through Cornell University. So it's certainly something you can overcome, and it's certainly something you can thrive in the engineering field. You just got to find what works for you, and then you just have to remember to work hard, stay focused, and you can make a lot of things be accomplished.
Does anybody else have anything to add? That was great, Nick. Thank you.
So I do want to encourage the students as they go into college, engineering or science, math, it's hard. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it is hard, but I encourage you guys to collaborate with your classmates. Together you can learn better. You may find new ways how to learn these math problems better, break it down to make it more simple and easy to understand and to solve. So highly encourage you to collaborate with others.
Thank you for that, Ai-Chow. And you all speak so passionately about what you do, where you've come from, and we're going to start closing out our panelist session here. And I want to have you close out with one last answer, if you will, to the question, what is it about your STEM career, the day-to-day of your STEM career that you find just, I guess, so wonderful? What is it that you enjoy about your job that you want to share and impart to all of our STEM signees today?
So for me, it's about networking. Working at Boeing, we have a lot of folks across the enterprise, over 100,000. I don't remember what the exact count is, but being able to connect with folks all around the globe and learn from them is is exciting, because we get to share ideas and build upon those ideas and be able to innovate for the future. So my last message to you is be bold. Don't be afraid to share your ideas, because you could help improve the efficiency of organizations, take companies to the next level. So be bold and innovate.
I would say what gets me going each day kind of thing with this job. Little things. For me, I'm a very hands-on kind of worker, and so being able to, draw something up in the design world and then go and see it on the aircraft and see that flying was like, bar none, one of the coolest things that I've done at this job so far. And so being able to kind of, touch and feel and poke around on the aircraft and just learn more about all the various systems, in addition to my own, I think is really just the capacity for learning. And that's just, I'm just talking Apache, and like Ai-Chow mentioned, there's so much else in the Boeing company, so many other opportunities, to pivot different programs, different locations, different roles. So really all the possibilities, it's hard to fathom all that could be done in this job and the role that I've got now, and then as well as beyond.
I think for me, I mean, obviously I get to fly the greatest attack helicopter in the world every day. So they actually pay me to do that. So, I mean, that's what brings me into work every day. I also get to work with an awesome team of people who are a lot smarter than me. I mean, I work around engineers and experimental test pilots that every day they blow my mind with how smart they are. And I learn, just like Beth said, I learn every day from those people. I think for a parting comment, I would say never turn down an opportunity, even though an opportunity may be something you didn't think that you wanted or that you may not think you're interested in. you're going to get exposure to people and things, and you're going to get experiences that you never would have gotten had you not taken that opportunity. And remember that any opportunity that comes up, it always opens more doors. So never turn down an opportunity.
Great advice, Kurt. And I have to admit, yeah, in a STEM career, I don't have a day that's ever been the same, and it's definitely never boring. So Nick?
Absolutely, and that's something I would always echo, is you never know what challenges you're going to face next. You never know what's going to come tomorrow. And that's the part that I love about my job, is working with tomorrow's challenges. It kind of motivates me to get up in the morning, because it's like, what can I work on today? What can I solve? What can I make better for tomorrow? So my parting words are definitely, whatever you do, go out and make an impact. Try to solve for success, and try to leave the world a better place than you found it, no matter what you do.
Such great words. Well, I just want to thank you all for your candid answers today, and for sharing your experiences, and for what you do every day to continue and push our community forward in learning more as far as STEM goes, and for what Boeing's doing. So thank you all for sharing today. I'm sure that more questions will come up, and we will send those on at a later date. But for now, you get to go and just watch the rest of the program, and we're going to switch gears onto our next speaker today. Thank you, everybody, so much. All right, and how's everybody doing over and our attendees? I see some great chatting going on. A great reminder today to tag any of your social posts with hashtag Boeing Inspires, hashtag STEM Signing Day. And of course, don't forget to tag Arizona Science Center, SciTech Institute, and of course, Boeing, so that we can share your messages far and wide. All right, so moving on to our final speaker of the day, we have Dr. Jeremy Babinger, Executive Director for the SciTech Institute, and an Associate Research Professor at Arizona State University, who leads signature programs, including the annual Arizona SciTech Festival, which many of you should be familiar with, and also the fabulous Chief Science Officers Program. I'm going to give it over to Jeremy to close us out for the day.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jeremy Babinger, Executive Director of the SciTech Institute. Before we officially close, I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us here today. Events like this are necessary to celebrate your hard work, accomplishments, and commitment to the next steps as STEM professionals. Students, thank you for all your tremendous dedication to academic excellence and for your commitment to fulfill your STEM promise. A special shout out, of course, from my end is to our student CSOs, who are also some of the students today who have had the privilege to personally meet and have a glimpse of their passion and dedication to STEM. Congratulations again, and best of luck to each and every one of you. Don't forget to post as much as you want on social media using the hashtags Boeing Inspires and STEM Signing Day. The recording of this event will be shared after. Students also may have the opportunity to be mentored by a team member from Boeing. The SciTech Institute is happy to assist in making these and other connections with STEM professionals in the community to really help support as you engage your next years as an undergrad in college. Lastly, I want to take a moment to recognize Governor Ducey, Regent Robson, Kathleen Gillette, Tony Castilleja from Boeing, and all the Boeing career panelists, Sari Custer from the Arizona Science Center, and today's MC for their participation. I also want to acknowledge all of the parents, universities represented, and educators, friends, and family. Thank you to Boeing, Arizona Science Center, and SciTech Institute for the great partnership throughout this process. I know our team has been so thankful for being involved. Students, I'll leave you with this. As you pursue your goals, always remember you are not in this alone. You have the entire state at your corner. You are truly the future of Arizona, and we cannot wait to see what you will accomplish.
Thank you, Dr. Babinger, and thank you to everybody for attending today. That officially concludes the 2020 Arizona STEM Signing Day. It's been my pleasure to be your MC, and I hope you all stay safe and stay curious. Take care, everybody.